Hello, gorgeous, and welcome to day 3 of our self-love 21-day journey together. I'm so happy that you're here with me. Today, we are doing a self-love EFT tapping. Now, if you're not familiar with EFT tapping, it stands for Energetic Frequency Technique Tapping. And it is just what it sounds like, tapping on the meridian points in the body. And the meridians are from Chinese medicine, and they are points within our body that are energetic centers. So with acupuncture, we tap into the meridians through needles. With acupressure, we touch the meridians with pressure to those points. And with yin yoga, we tap into the meridians by holding poses for longer periods of time. And yin yoga is a passion of mine. It's actually my favorite form of yoga that I've discovered recently. And the reason for that is we have issues within our tissues. We hold a lot of stagnant energy there. So through tapping, we are tapping into those centers, changing the way we think as we use affirmations while we do the tapping, and we are moving that stagnant energy. Because we hold a lot of our emotions in our body, and it can manifest as physical pain, as depression, anxiety, in all sorts of ways. It can even manifest as allergies and congestion. So this helps to get things moving along. If this is your first time doing EFT tapping, no worries. I will go through it with you guys, and we'll say affirmations together, and I'll have you repeat them after me. So that if this is your first time doing EFT tapping, I will show you the points that we tap on. We will begin with the karate chop point, tapping on the hand, and you will intuitively know how hard to tap. It's a little bit like tapping someone on the shoulder, maybe a little bit harder than that, but you should never feel any pain when you're doing a tapping session. And we will begin by stating our limiting beliefs as we tap on the karate chop point. And I like to say our limiting beliefs so that we can recognize that we feel this way, that these feelings are there, honoring them, and then releasing them and letting them go before we say our affirmations. And then we will go through, tap on the top of the head while saying our affirmations out loud together. We'll tap the forehead, and I like to use both hands. Some people just use one. Feel free to do whatever feels best for you. So we tap just with 2 fingers lightly at around that third eye point on our forehead. And then we will do the temples, under the eye, with 1 finger above the lip, which I like to call the mustache point, the chin, the collarbone, so you'll feel your collarbone, and just underneath the collarbone area we'll tap here. Under the armpit, if you are someone that wears bras, it'll be right where the bra strap is. And this, at least for me, it's a vulnerable area, and it could just be because it's near my bras, and it's just an area where I feel a lot of vulnerability. So maybe it's the same for you. And then we tap the wrists together. I also want you to drink a lot of water before and after our tapping session together. Go ahead and take a sip of your water, and we'll go ahead and get started here in just a moment. So let's begin, when you're ready, by gently closing the eyes and just taking a couple breaths here together as we tune in. Inhaling, filling up the belly with air, and exhaling. Take a nice deep inhale in, filling the belly up like a balloon, and a nice long audible exhale out. Letting whatever sound comes out naturally to come out. Let's do one more breath here together. Nice, big, deep inhale. And audible exhale, really push the mouth open, let out a sound. Gently blinking the eyes open. And we will begin with the karate chop point. Repeating after me. I don't always love myself. I don't always feel worthy of love. Others have made me feel unworthy of love that I so greatly desire. I compare myself to others. I don't feel beautiful enough, smart enough, strong enough, deserving enough. I just don't feel that I'm enough. Sometimes I let these feelings get to me, and they bring me down. I feel that I am different from others, that maybe I am a defective human because I haven't received the love that I so desire. I feel unworthy of pleasure, unworthy of greatness, unworthy of the life that I so desire. Now, top of the head. I realize that sometimes I am too hard on myself. That these limiting beliefs hold me back from my greatest power, from living life in my full, highest vibrational self. I realize that it's just conditioning that makes me feel this way. Conditioning from myself, conditioning from others, and conditioning from the media. I realize that these limiting beliefs aren't true. They are simply just beliefs. And I recognize that I am pretty great. I recognize that I'm special. I recognize, honor the gifts that I have to share with the world. And my uniqueness is what makes me special. I am worthy of love. I am deserving of love, deserving of pleasure, deserving of the life that I fully desire. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am so fucking worthy. And I am going to love myself from now on. I'm going to be kind to her. I'm going to honor her. I'm going to give her the pleasure she deserves. And recognizing the unique gifts within myself that need to be shared with the world. My unique message is important. That unique message that no one else can share but me. That message that the world needs to hear from me and me alone. I'm aware of my talents and gifts. I honor them, and I spread love by honoring the love within myself. I am so fucking beautiful, inside and out. I am so fucking strong, inside and out. I am a warrior who's been through so much, who now deserves kindness, and that kindness starts with me. I choose myself every time, and I don't need external validation. External validation from others, validation from the media. I choose me, and I don't need anyone else to choose me, because I honor myself. I put myself first. I fill up my cup. I give myself love that she so deserves. Like completing this exercise. And I honor the bravery that takes to even show up. I honor all of the gifts within. Even on days I don't feel worthy, I still show up for myself. I recognize my own self-worth, and I'm not hard on myself for feeling this way, for feeling bad about myself in the past, for feeling unworthy of love. Because I realize and recognize now that these feelings are simply a product of my environment, and they do not come from me. Therefore, I am not at fault for feeling this way. These feelings and thoughts are not my own. They are the environment's. Because how others view and perceive me is simply their own, and it has nothing to do with me. Negative perception does not change who I am inside. That is simply their own negative thoughts and feelings. The media does not control my own perception of my self-worth. I am aware of my self-worth. And I take back my power today. I no longer am concerned with the opinions of others. They do not hold power over me anymore. Because I know who I truly am inside. I am secure, confident, and I'm giving myself the love that I deserve. No more making myself smaller for others. I shine my light authentically. And there is no question about who I am inside. No one's opinion can change that. Because I am so secure in my self-worth. I no longer care about the opinions of others. I don't want to be anybody but me. My authenticity is my power. I love and accept myself. I know myself, and I love myself. I open now to a higher vibration of self-love, of self-worth, of self-pleasure. Because I am loved. It's what I deserve. I deserve to be cared for. I radiate love. I deserve to be validated. I deserve to feel special. And I'm giving all of that to myself right now. I am my greatest lover. I am my greatest lover. Tapping the heart with the middle finger, closing the eyes. I love myself. I accept myself. I forgive myself. And I celebrate myself. And it feels so fucking good. Taking a deep breath, bringing the hands down. Holding in that breath, all of that good, beautiful, loving energy you created. Holding it in. Squeezing, tightening at the pelvic floor, tightening the abdominals, holding in all of those beautiful affirmations we just said together. And releasing, shaking it out with an exhale. Shaking it all out, getting that energy out, and recognizing how absolutely amazing that feels. And drinking some water. I hope that you feel amazing. I know that I already feel like I'm on a higher vibration than I was when we started this practice together. And I encourage you to journal on what came up for you on this practice. Something can come up right away, or something can come up in a few days. So just coming back to this, I encourage you to come back every day if you want to during this journey, or every couple of days. Something different will come up for you each time you complete this tapping exercise. It's available to you now whenever you need it. And I hope that it really helped you babes out on this self-love journey together. I will see you babes tomorrow for day 4.